Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abdullah Khaled, and today I'll be talking about the oath that I made in my most recent video, and the reason why I'm going through that process and what I hope to gain from making that commitment and from this channel going forward. So, for a little bit of background, for those of you who might not know me, I am a freshman at the University of Texas at Austin. I am a biomedical engineering major, and I'm pursuing a pre-med track. I am also in AFROTC and in the Jefferson Scholars Program. So the reason why I made my oath is because I wanted to make a promise to myself, to my future self, to the people who supported me along this journey so far, and the people I'll serve going forward as an officer in the Air Space Force or as a physician, that I will do my very best in all aspects because I have very ambitious goals, and I want to make sure that those aren't just dreams, but something that I can actually achieve by taking realistic and disciplined efforts towards them. And breaking it down a little further from that, right now my main priority is preparing for or PSP for field training slots for AFROTC because that will be what sets my course forward for the rest of my military career, and that requires me to have good academics, good commander's ranking, good physical health and fitness, and so that's going to be a lot of work to do, but I think it'll be a very rewarding and worthwhile process, and I would very much enjoy sharing that journey along with you guys. And then afterwards, my next goal would be to get into medical school because medical school has been getting harder and harder from what it seems, and it's a very difficult and strenuous process. So I want to start preparing myself for that as early as possible and as diligently as possible because my goal is to get into the specific medical school called the School of Engineering Medicine, and that's at Texas A&M. And what's special about that school is that not only do you get an MD in your normal 4 years, but you also get a master's in engineering. And I think that'd be very valuable for the type of background that I have and the type of goals that I have going forward from that. Because once I become a flight surgeon or some other form of aerospace medical specialty, I would eventually like to become the director of the United States Space Force Space Medical Operations Directorate. It's a very lofty and ambitious goal of mine, but I know it'll take several decades worth of planning and effort into making sure that I'm able to be qualified for such a position. And as such, I'd like to start preparing as soon as humanly possible and working every effort I can to control the controllables and do the very best with what I've been given and what I have access to. So, what I hope to gain from this is I will hope to gain a lot more of an optimized schedule and a better optimized version of myself because I just finished the first semester of my college undergrad years, and today sets a new forward going forward. Because not only is it my birthday, so yay me, but also it gives me an opportunity to reflect on what happened so far and how I can improve. Because while I did learn a lot from my first couple of months at UT, and I met a lot of amazing people, and hope to continue meeting amazing people like them. I think that there's a lot of things that I could have improved, and so I want to work on that as soon as humanly possible. Because the sooner I get onto that, the more likely it is that I'll be able to get the things that I'm working towards. And so by doing this, I'll be having a way to keep myself accountable and make sure that I'm never losing focus of what I really want from life. And that I know that these goals aren't something that the average person has in mind, nor can the average person do. But I don't intend on being average. And so I'm going to do my very best in every single aspect of life in order to maximize my chances of succeeding in my short and long term goals. And on top of that, I also plan on making video logs or as some kind of content, either weekly or daily or something. It's still a work in progress. I haven't really exactly decided what that's going to look like right now. But essentially, I'd be talking like this, and I'd be keeping myself accountable, reporting what I did for the day and how I'm advancing my goals every single day. Because I believe that every day you should have some kind of win, at least to keep you moving forward so you don't stagnate, even if it's just a little bit. So I hope that this will help keep me on the right path and make sure that I'm embracing all aspects of my physical, spiritual, and mental goals going forward. And I also would like to engage with my community and just see how many things I can learn, how many things I can teach along this journey, because I think that life isn't just about what you have, it's also what you can give away. And I'd hope to eventually leave a positive impact on the people around me. And so this is going to be a little part of that. So I'm very thankful for you if you've made it this far into the video. And I would love to hear any of your thoughts, your questions in the comments if you have any. And until next time, bye.